beautiful city of Denver, Colorado. Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Nuggets. So far, they've got the fourth best record in the conference. And, of course, the Phoenix Suns. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And I think for Denver, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic loves to pass. He said an assist makes two people happy instead of just one. So it's as simple as that. And that simplicity and creative joy is part of what makes the big man tick. Jokic said, "It helps me having fun out there. It's a different way to approach the game." And that makes him one of a kind in this league, Kevin.
Sure is. Thanks, D.A. And at this point of the season, we see which teams have gotten better. What's the toughest threshold you think Doris can cross?
I think, Kevin, two things come to mind. Obviously, championship is the aspiration of every team. Not everyone gets there. And then maybe the real pot of gold is sustained excellence, a run like you might have seen the San Antonio Spurs go through when the great Tim Duncan was on that roster. So championship and sustained success are the two things everybody's striving for.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Booker out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then there's Ayton. And it's Craig in at the small forward. And for Denver, Jokic is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Dozier in at the shooting guard. Here's Gordon. Here's Jokic. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. A nice shot by Booker.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
And here is Murray. Here's Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Booker inside, and Ayton stays with it.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. To the paint. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Gordon.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Paul. 23 points his last outing.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside, Porter. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. And taken away by Paul. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, you think about DeAndre Ayton, it's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
It was the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Boston Celtics. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
Here's Booker, following the basket by Jokic. Ayton kicks to Booker. Pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
This guy is so good at getting his man in the air. You know you shouldn't bite on the pump fake by Chris Paul. Yeah, good luck, defender. It's so good.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The first one falls.
Well, you think over the course of Chris Paul's career, he will have had a 10-year stretch where he was the best point guard in the league. But perhaps the value of his leadership qualities will be the thing he's most remembered for. Competitive spirit, pushing his team to the next level. What a career.
And both free throws good from Paul.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Murray against Paul. Now here's Murray. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston. And it's Gordon missing. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And they pick up 2.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here are the Nuggets now. 6-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
2 on the clock from deep 3-point. And it goes down!
No, he didn't!
Yeah.
No, he didn't!
Down! Oh! Phoenix leading by 3. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, that's the court awareness of Mr. Devin Booker. This guy increasingly becoming such a good passer.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Now the pass to Jokic. Off target from outside. Looking at the Suns, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Passes it to Paul. Booker left side. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Pass to Dozier. Porter looking it over. Chalk up 2 there.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Booker outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Devin Booker in the 3rd year of that 5-year, $158 million contract, coming off his first All-Star selection and his most efficient scoring season. Man, it's hard to imagine what's coming next.
I think, Greg, he's desperate to make the playoffs, right? He's doing his part. He's improving on the defensive end. He's been an eye-popping scorer throughout the early part of his career. Now it's all about, can he create team success?
The first free throw is good.
Man, such an easy release for Devin Booker. Doesn't have to elevate that much to get that shot off.
And what that means, Greg, is that smooth stroke translates into the three-point shootout. Booker with the all-time record, 28 points in a round. That leads to a victory in 2018 in that contest. That was special. Sometimes picking after number 10 is just fine. The 13th pick in 2016, Devin Booker, one of the brightest young guards in the NBA today.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Count that bucket.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 7. Pass to Dozier. Back to Murray. The pass to Jokic. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now Murray. After Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Gordon. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go. Phoenix leading by 5. Now Booker. 32 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
And good that time. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Murray. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And the basket by Gordon.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
There's Galloway. Passes it to Bridges. Here's Šarić. Millsap covering. And stolen by Gordon. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Barton trying to get open. Morris, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Gordon finds Millsap. Morris inside. Off with the layup. Suns leading by 5. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Tries to save it. And Phoenix with another turnover here. Well, a chance to check out some stats for DeAndre Ayton.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
For Denver, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Morris passes to Barton. Off target at the rim. The Suns have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Here's Johnson, and it's blocked by Gordon. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That is his first foul of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here. Clark's checked in. The Nuggets trail by 5. Morris outside. No good. Shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Doris, Mikal Bridges, how about 2 national titles in the 3 seasons at Villanova? Got better each and every year.
And think about in his junior season, he becomes one of only 8 major conference players in college basketball history to average 1 block and 1.5 steals while also shooting over 40% from three-point range. Boy, that is the perfect resume for a 3-and-D wing.
The first one falls.
After winning 2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro, I think Mikal Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title.
Second free throw, no good.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Here's Galloway. 9 points last game out. To the inside. Here's Kaminsky. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist.
Yeah, great look there. Credit Galloway with the vision to spot the open man.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Morris from downtown. But they'll get another chance. And that one's good. Millsap.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
There's Galloway. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Banked in off the glass.
Showing his explosiveness. You know, Galloway's strength, slicing his way to the rack. That's beautiful.
Morris with the ball. Pass to Millsap. Barton outside. McGee up top. Clock at 6. Morris inside.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Saric. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
There's Galloway. Kicks it to Bridges. Saric outside. The fadeaway. Galloway, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Bridges. Averaging about 11 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Suns leading by 4. Here's Galloway. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Galloway, covered by Morris. Here's Saric. Good work defensively by Millsap.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
There's Galloway. After the basket by Will Barton. And Jaric kicks to Galloway. Now here's Kaminsky, guarded by McGee. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot.
It's tipped.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And here is Morris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 to shoot. Here's McGee. No good off the back of the rim. Bridges inside the three-point line. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action after this word. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts about how to help his team succeed.
Selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride, you took your ego out, just to be part of the team and do whatever you need to do to be the best player in your roles.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
They've got Michael Porter. Monte Morris is out there with Will Barton. Then there's Paul Millsap, and it's McGee in at the center. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Now here's Barton. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Jamal Murray in for Morris. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Jaric. Jay Crowder comes in for Johnson. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Chris Paul subbed in for Langston Galloway. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There is no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities, and those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Dozier's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And the pass to Jokic. The shot. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
They're so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Here is Porter following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Here's Dozier, defended by Booker. Just 5 to shoot.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And that one's good. Millsap.
Appreciate the hustle from Millsap there. Leaking out well and getting to the right spot.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Paul passes to Crowder. Paul against Murray. Paul kicks to Booker. Kaminsky dishes to Paul. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Paul Millsap. And the Suns making a change here as well. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Passes it to Dozier. Now Porter shoots the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Throws it up high, dives for it, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Dozier, offensive rebound. Here's Jokic, goes up again, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
Denver shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
And it's tied up with that one.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season. Came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Now here's Booker. He's got 10. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
Here is Porter following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Here's Jokic struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Dozier. No points in the game yet for him.
Just put the pass in his vicinity and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Booker looking around. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 4-point game. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. Misses the 3. The Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And Ayton throws it down.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Denver's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Now Porter. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And it's Gordon missing. Suns leading by 6. Booker dishes to Crowder. Over Gordon. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Murray. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Murray's got 5 now.
And let's be honest, Murray has never seen a shot he didn't like, especially these mid-range jumpers.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. He lobs it up.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. The Nuggets trail by 8. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Here's Booker. Denver getting their last shot to go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. In a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. Fourth, Jamal Murray. And, of course, Paul Millsap.
Either of these two guys force defenders to come out well past that three-point line. And that really opens the floor up for their entire offense.
And the first one at the line is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Nuggets. And both free throws good from Paul. And it's the Nuggets with the ball, trailing here by 8. Dozier passes to McGee. Inside. A nice shot by Dozier.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Murray against Paul. Booker draws the double. Crowder kicks to Booker. Clock at 6. Paul passes to Craig. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Nuggets trail by 9. Murray with it. He has 7. Pass to Jokic. But they get it back. And McGee kicks to Gordon. No good with the triple. Suns leading by 9. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Booker. Paul, no one around him. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
The Nuggets shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Pass to McGee. Gordon against Crowder. For 3, Murray. Hey, Crowder pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Paul. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Down low and stolen by Gordon. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Gordon's running. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from McGee.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
Martin's checked in for the Nuggets. Monte Morris comes in for Jamal Murray. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Got a piece of it. Barton outside. Here's Morris. Shot clock at 6. Here's McGee. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Galloway goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, how about Galloway showing his hang time on that one?
The Nuggets trail by 11. Morris looking over the floor. Gordon finds Jokic. Right side, Gordon. McGee inside. He's covered by Ayton. And the shot goes in.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Here's Galloway, covered by Morris. Johnson outside. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And it's McGee atop the key. Outside, Gordon. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Jokic. Good on the baseline, Jay. Jokic has got his third basket of the night.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Saric outside. Back to Galloway. Saric outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Galloway dishes to Saric. And no good that time.
Boy, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
Got that one up quick.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Suns leading by 5. Here's Galloway. He averages about 5 points a game. Jokic against Saric. To the inside. A jump hook. Misses off the left iron.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And the wide open shot from Morris. No good from outside.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you can see, guys, how much confidence DeAndre Ayton plays the game with. This is especially so on the offensive end.
Morris outside. The pass to Jokic. Over Johnson. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, a very effective first half. What are you seeing that allows you to attack them so effectively?
Well, in one of these games, it's very up-tempo, fast-paced, and, you know, if they just run, I have fun, you know, assisting and passing them the ball, so it's a fun game for me.
The game's easy when you play downhill. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. They keep trying the three, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on the three ball. Way too much. It's good when it's falling for you, but when it's not, you have to try something else.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Suns, we've got Jay Crowder, Booker out there with Paul. Then there's Ayton, and it's Craig in at the 3. So it's Denver now. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Outside for Murray. They get the rebound. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Jokic.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Back to Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Paul's got 12 in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Murray following the basket by Chris Paul. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Booker. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You've got to keep Ayton off the glass. A second chance opportunity, easy.
Dozier passes to Jokic. And the rejection by Ayton. And they get it back. Kept alive. Jokic with the bucket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Craig. He has 7. Paul kicks to Craig. Back to Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you think because of his frame, it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
Here's Dozier. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Nice job crashing the glass. You love to see that kind of effort.
Here's Booker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
You know, you think back to DeAndre Ayton's college career, he demonstrated three-point range, and while he's eager to show that in the NBA, the Suns want him to attack the rim.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Gordon. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns.
One shot.
Free throw good, Booker.
And Monty Williams said, offensively, Ayton's got to be 80% beast, 20% shooter.
The reason they say that, Greg, is they want him to exploit the elite physical tools he brings to the game. If he can draw more fouls, he can get to the free throw line. And he's such a good shooter there, it only makes sense.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
The kick out to Crowder. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Millsap. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. A 12-point game.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And again, Denver no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
The Nuggets shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. The Nuggets with another miss. And here are the Suns now, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Paul for 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
Denver calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Nikola Jokic. 3rd in steals, 4th in rebounding, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And it's his lightning-quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also, his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders. 4th, the Nuggets.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
And he knocks down the first one.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here is Murray. He's got 7. Outside Porter. Trying to end the drought. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Now here's Murray. Outside Porter. Pass to Dozier. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Booker outside. He feeds it to Kaminsky and finished off by Kaminsky.
What you love about this young guard, Devin Booker, is his ability to hurt you with both his passing and his shooting.
Denver's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Millsap. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Crowder. And here's the fast break and the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
So it's Denver now. The Suns getting the bucket. Here's Jokic, and that one good. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. The Serbian is a solid 7-footer and laser focused.
Now here's Booker. He's got 24. Here's Kaminsky. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. No good from Booker.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Suns leading by 22. Back to Crowder. Booker the pass to Crowder. Over Murray. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Booker. Booker's got assist number 8 now on the night. Now Murray. He's got 7. Poked loose and taken away by Paul. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Craig, good. Craig's got 11.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
And here are the Nuggets now. Murray with it. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Denver passing it around. Jokic inside. Kaminsky's there. Just 4 to shoot. And another miss by Denver.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
That one drops for him.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Murray outside. There's the pass to Jokic. Over Kaminsky. Fade away. And it's Jokic missing. Phoenix has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
And you got to respect the physicality of Millsap. He can energize his entire team with that level of activity.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. So for the Suns, Sharch checked in for Jay Crowder. Johnson comes in for Torrey Craig. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Devin Booker.
One shot.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
And here is Bridges. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Barton following the basket by Chris Paul. Now here is McGee. 10 points for him. Morris, no good. Sun shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Paul passes to Kaminsky. Sharch has the open look. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Barton. 7 points in the game. Morris outside. Six on the shot clock. He kicks it to McGee. Back to Morris. Over Paul. But he recovers it.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Phoenix also making some changes. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Kaminsky. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Chris Paul. Phoenix has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Galloway taking his time here. Floats it up for Sharch. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, if you're Sharch, just get yourself to the right spot. Put the ball on target, and he will deliver.
Denver's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Now, here is Morris. He's guarded closely. Again, the miss by Morris.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Morris has got the ball here for the Nuggets. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Can they get it? And the layup is good. Gordon's got 10 points.
Well, sheer strength on these finishes. Aaron Gordon pushes through anything you might throw at him.
Here's Galloway, covered by Morris. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. That free throw good from Galloway.
You know, it's amazing. Galloway completely unheralded before catching on with the Knicks. This is the guy who was the first ever call-up from their D-League affiliate, and he's showing he belongs.
Galloway hits both of them. .127 left to play in the third. Ayton kicks to Galloway. No good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
And that one's good. Barton. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Galloway, covered by Morris. Johnson attacking. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on JaVale McGee. This is his first free throw of the game.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Johnson. Denver's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Here's Galloway. He's got 6. Sharge outside. Back to Galloway. Ayton trying to break free. Galloway with the bucket. Galloway's got 8.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
And Denver has possession. Now Morris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Lob pass to Gordon, and the turnover again by Denver.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Galloway. Bridges with it. Gets it off. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Morris is out there with Will Barton. Then it's Jermichael Green. It's Najee in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Morris, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Doris, as we've seen, NBA players are becoming more vocal on social issues, and some will say, keep politics out of sports. Should the NBA and should all sports leagues be worried about that backlash?
Kevin, one of the things I admire most about the NBA is its commitment to the causes it believes in. And whether we are talking about the mental health issues of some of their players or the current situation in the country, the NBA's commitment to supporting equality and social justice is admirable. What is controversial about equality and social justice for all? Nothing. I admire their commitment. They're on the right track.
And Morris drops them both. And so here's Phoenix. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. It's stolen by Green. Clark with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Saturday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Washington Wizards. Then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings. Carter looking around. Passes to Galloway. Back to Carter. The floater. The shot. No good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Here's Green. Basket counts. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
At the elbow with Saric. And Carter has it in the corner. Over Morris. And it's Carter missing. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Barton. Morris outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Saric has got his 7th rebound here tonight. The shot by Carter, nobody around. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. Here is Carter. The feed to Johnson. Good work defensively by Morris. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Barton. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Suns have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter here, going 0 for 4 so far. Pass to Galloway. Kicks to Carter. Inside. Here's Smith. And the Suns miss again.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Barton, wide open, he fires. No good on the 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
They could use a bucket, and it's finished off inside by Smith.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Phoenix grabs the miss. And here we go. Saric, the fast break chance. All alone. It's Clark with the rebound.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
3-on-3. Here's Galloway. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Barton. The Suns getting the bucket. Morris outside.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
To the middle. Fades away. It's rebounded by Najee. Denver's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Morris passes to Barton. Buries it down low.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
The Suns shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Carter against Morris. Carter dishes to Saric. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And Dario Saric, the homie, as he was known in Philly, a Croatian finesse forward for this team.
You know what I love about Dario is here's a big man who can space the floor with his shooting. He can balance that with an ability to make plays off the dribble. He's a really sneaky cutter and a very opportunistic rebounder. I mean, this is a big man who will contribute in a lot of different areas.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
What we know about Dario Saric is that he entered the league as a high IQ player, fundamentally sound, and his skill set as a stretch four is absolutely in high demand in the league.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Johnson. And Moore subbed in for Langston Galloway. Saric nails them both. The Nuggets shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Morris kicks to Green. Morris against Carter. Pass to Najee. Launches it. Denver gets it back.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
No good from Clark. Carter against Green. In the corner, Smith with it. And there's the pass to Kaminsky. And Carter has it in the corner over Green. And it's Carter missing.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot. I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
The shot's good from Smith.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Smith's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the wide open shot from Green. And again, Denver no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Kaminsky. Denver making a switch here. Bulls checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Dario Saric. Both good from the line that time. And Clark has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. He dishes it to Barton. Will it go? Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That free throw good from Barton.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here is Carter. To the middle. Here's Craig. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. To the right side. Moore finds Carter. Back to Moore. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from three-point range. Moore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here are the Nuggets now. Here's Barton. Here's Bol, and the dunk by Bol.
The towering presence that is Bol. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Now here is Carter. Down low, here's Craig, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Denver.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Barton. Softly drops in the floater. Barton's got 6 in the quarter. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Green against Moore. Here's Carter. And the layup's good off the glass.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Denver shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Outside, Green. Back to Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Now here is Carter. Passes it to Moore. Clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Bull.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so Moore nails both of them. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Bull with it. Kaminsky's there. Good on the shot.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
For Phoenix, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Pass to Kaminsky. Back to Moore. Pass to Craig. Now here is Smith, guarded by Green. They get it back. Denver shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Outside, Green. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. And we know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations in time?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. You go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot.
Yes.
I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
Here's Moore. Bull making his last shot. Carter outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
One shot.
That's good from Moore. Denver shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Up top, Morris, defended by Carter. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The first free throw is good. And Morris drops them both. Phoenix has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Suns moving the ball around. Moore against Green. Smith the pass to Carter. To the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Kaminsky misses.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
He misses the free throw. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Good on the second free throw.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still 2 more to go in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Devin Booker.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Carter left side. And now the Nuggets, fast break. And Parton throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Moore. Here's Kaminsky. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Barton. Now the pass to Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Green. Moore with it. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with Chris Paul. Chris, a very convincing win, and that doesn't happen often in this league. So what do you take from this?
You know, one thing that our coaching staff keeps stressing to us every night is that it's about us. You know, so regardless of score, we got to continue to try to get better because we impose our will on the defensive end. The sky's the limit.
Well, the focus was there tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.